Welcome to the world of Jones Knows. Today we're reviewing one of the strongest vinyls I've ever installed, but let's find out if it's as good as Lifeproof. Today on Jones Knows.
It's so beautiful, you and me, we meant to be.
Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tim. I'm a flooring and stair contractor, and as usual, helping me in the videos are my sons Tristan and Hunter. So I just recently installed some Nucore performance flooring. Let me tell you, I was impressed. This stuff has a stone core center, and it's some serious vinyl. I loved it. I want to call it my new favorite vinyl. It could be, but let's do this review and find out for sure. Go ahead and kick it. Let's do a rundown of everything you need to know about Floor & Decor's performance flooring. Just like regular laminate and vinyl floors, you need to undercut all your jambs, and you need to make sure that your floor is extremely flat because this stuff will not flex and bend to your floor like regular vinyl because of its rigid stone core. Just like the regular Nucore, it requires a 6mm poly vapor barrier. I love the way this stuff installs. With the drop-in end system, it installs like a dream. However, the long joints do require a little more finesse, so I hope you bring a good mallet. We use the Lexi here. Watch our other videos in this line to see exactly how to install it. Making your cuts are not going to be like your traditional vinyl. This stuff is really difficult to cut. You can score it, but it might not always snap. We use a chop saw, but if you have a laminate cutter, it's going to be an easy day. That's what cuts it the best. Better be prepared to have a table saw because you cannot score and snap your long seams and your long cuts on this. As you can see here, our client was extremely picky and kept a constant eye on us. We were not going to get away with anything. Luckily, we had such a beautiful floor. It looked amazing when we were done. He was extremely happy. I was very happy with the product. Be sure to watch our previous video in this series where we show you 7 ways to make your floor look its best. This is one of them with our silver caps here. Another one here with our door stop we used around the cabinets, not a regular quarter round. As you can see here, this floor does not flex like the regular vinyl in my left hand. I think it's time to see what this floor is made of and put it to the test in this next segment. Start out with my favorite test, the scratch test. I have my oscillating saw, which is a fine, it's a really strong oscillating saw. We have a sharp blade, and we have our vinyl. We have our Duralux, Lifeproof, Performance Nucore, and regular Nucore. Let's see how they fare. So, the Duralux, that thing is history. The regular Nucore, I might as well toss that one. But the Lifeproof, you can't quite tell, but I can feel a slight mark, but it's not too bad. The Performance, it left a white line, but that's just from the transfer mark. It comes right off. And the regular Nucore, that did horrible, horrible. That's probably just as bad as the. That's probably just as bad as the Duralux. First round goes to the Performance by Nucore. So one of the things about this new Performance vinyl is its stone core, which makes it really dense and really, really hard. It's supposed to be less denting. Obviously, it's less scratching so far. So to test its stone core, I thought we'd go ahead and shoot it. And no, if you're thinking gun, I am not that crazy. We're going to shoot it though with what I like to use around here, a staple gun. Let's just see how dense this product really is. Blew right through it like I expected on the Lifeproof. It bounced right off of it. Performance was crazy. The nail, I have the nail, it did not go through it. It didn't even penetrate all the way through, which is pretty impressive. For the staple to bounce right off it, I've never seen that before. Vinyl, it should cut through like butter. Even the rigid cores, it went through, but not the stone core. That really tells you how dense this product is. If I had put eye protection on, I got so scared. These things were ricocheting like stray bullets. It's like, what's that where the bullet bounced off all the walls in the movie and you get worried about getting hit if you're in a metal room? That's this thing. This is just ricocheting. It's crazy. That is some serious vinyl right there. Yeah, I think we know who wins that one. Without any doubt, that one goes to the performance. And that leaves us just one torture test. We're gonna run it over and leave the car on it. 24 hours. It's time to move that car and find out what happened to that vinyl. Let's do it. Well, Lifeproof, you may be bruised and dented, but you're still intact. You're still whole. Wow, so see what happened with the car test. The Lifeproof, it dented really bad, but the Nucore Performance shattered like a piece of tile. So that is going to go and lead into my next segment, the downside to the Nucore. It is a stone core center. It makes it really resistant to scratching, denting to an extent, but when it does dent, this is what happens. So I know the car test is a little extreme, so let's try another test on it as far as shattering and see if we can get it to break by just dropping something on it. So you're walking around your house and you're carrying a hammer because you always carry hammers around your house, and you drop it. Oops. You're calling me to fix it. That was the Nucore, by the way, if you haven't guessed. So now let's try that same one. We're dancing, walking through the house because we always carry hammers inside, and let's try the same one with the Lifeproof. Nothing. Rest my case. No, I'm just kidding. That's something to do with how hard it is. It'll just split. Shattered. This is back on our job site where we installed 1,000 square feet of this performance flooring. We had this one plank that shattered. I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. It's something to keep an eye out for. I don't think it's a problem. I'm not too concerned about it, but I think it's something you should be aware of to prevent problems from occurring. Let's break it down in Tim's take. I love this floor. I love its ability to resist scratching and denting. I think it's a beautiful floor looks-wise, second to none. I like the way it installs. It's a new product, so there are going to be limited colors. I think they have 8 right now that are available, but I'm sure they're going to expand upon it. If you're a DIYer and you're looking for an easy product to install with a limited amount of tools, this may not be the product for you because you're going to have some saws. At least for your rips, you're going to need a table saw, possibly a jigsaw. Be sure to check out our installation video. It'll show you a little more detail about what it takes to install this product. And you have to make sure that your subfloor is a lot more level than the normal vinyl floor would require. These boards don't flex as much. As you saw when I was holding a board out, it's stiff as a board, literally. So your subfloor needs to be perfectly flat and level. If it isn't, you're gonna hear clickety-clack and clicks when you walk on it, and no one wants a floor talking back to them. So for DIYers, might not be the best floor for installation. If you're an experienced DIYer, you own a few saws, hey, You might love this floor then. As far as Lifeproof and how does it compare? It definitely resists scratching and denting way better than Lifeproof. But it might be one of those instances where it's too strong, possibly, because you saw how it shattered and cracked like a piece of tile. If you have a lot of heavy furniture, Lifeproof is not going to shatter. But if you're worried about scratching and denting, this is definitely the floor. I still think this floor has a lot to offer. I like it better than Lifeproof for a lot of situations. Busy households, pets, kids, this is definitely the floor for you. Traffic areas, wouldn't even consider going with anything but this floor. It's great. I'm going to recommend it to all my customers, and I recommend it to you. But if you're a DIYer that's looking to do a whole job with nothing more than their utility knife, go with Lifeproof, go with the regular Nucore, and you'll have a lot easier day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful and informative. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out some of our other content. We have lots of great videos on how to install wood, laminate, vinyl, as well as product reviews, just like this one. We review wood, laminate, vinyl. We put them head to head. We run them over. We dunk them. We do whatever it takes to find out which floor is best for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I want you to take out your favorite flooring mallet, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. Thanks for watching.